So a question that you lot ask me a lot is, how to be confident in the bedroom? So this video is for people that don't really feel comfortable stripping off. Those of you whose bodies have changed over the years. Maybe you've put on weight, maybe you've lost weight, maybe you've had kids. This video is for the people that have in the past had people put them down about the way that they look, or put them down about how they perform in the bedroom. This is for you, okay? Because fuck them. Mature. This video is for those of you that don't feel attractive to your partners anymore. Or maybe they've said to you that they don't find you sexy. Also, fuck them in the eye as well. You're beautiful. You fucking giant unicorn of sunshine and wonderment. If you are out of a relationship and you have, perhaps taken a break or whatever, and you're ready to get back into the dating pool, but it's been a while and there's cobwebs in your pussy. Whatever your reason that you need more body confidence in the bedroom for, this video is here to help you, bitch. What is good, guys, and welcome to another episode of Scotty's Fancy Vlogs. Okay. Today I thought it would be fun to have a little chit chat, little chinwag with you lot, and it's not about sex. Mostly. With the new launch of the Dump Him tops coming out, I thought that it would be a fun idea, to just kind of delve into the mindset of the dump him. This video is going to be about reasons to dump him, and as I said, like the last launch of the Dump Him tops, they just went so well, and you guys were asking for more, so we made more, and they're going to be launching this week, and I'm so excited for you lot to get them. Now, because you lot were harassing me about you want both designs, we've done the red and the blue. The red comes in a sweatshirt version and a t-shirt version, and the blue we've made in a t-shirt. As you don't know, these are limited editions and they are new designs. They are never going to come out again. And what we've done with the new designs, I will put them on the screen somewhere. Obviously the first design was like a darker skin. I want to represent all different skin tones and stuff, and just different kind of vibes to them. This one's a bit more upperland, she's got more jewelry, she's got a new hand position, she's got new rooms. Same old dump him though. Because the message is strong, dump him. Also, we made the changes that you lot asked for. So you said that you wanted it in a long sleeve sweatshirt version, you have that. You said you wanted it in black, you have that. You said that you wanted more detail in the design to make it look a bit more 3D. Now with the last distributor that we were using, we did have to dial the details back because they only printed a certain amount of colours. But this one prints all of them, which is great. You said that you wanted red and blue. You have red and blue. Yes, I really, really hope you look like them. I really can't wait to see your pictures. Every time you guys send me pictures, I get so excited. I'm like, oh, look at them wearing the clothes. So I finally got mine, and I thought, yeah, it'll be a fun little video to do, to just basically talk about reasons to dump him. A main part of my work is finding ways that I can use the nonsense in my head to help you. First of all, I want to go into what dump him stands for me. What dump him basically means is, it's not really about them, it's about you. Everything I do, guys, is basically about you. Fuck them. Dump him is not the process of throwing away another person. It's picking yourself back up. It's choosing yourself, because sometimes we'll be in relationships, situationships, casual sex, friends with benefits, whatever kind of setup that you have. Sometimes we'll be in these spaces with people, and it gets to a point where it's really starting to affect us mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and it can really drag you down. And sometimes you want to leave, but you just need that little, hey bitch, hey friend, dump him. You need that nudge. So bitch, this is the motherfucking nudge. Okay, we are going to get into it. You know me, I don't hold back. We're going to talk about everything from standards to red flags to any different types of abuse. It's not going to be a sad video, because we don't do that here. We're all about joy and positivity and all that good shit. Don't know why I did the fist. We're going to talk about settling. We're going to talk about milestones. Just basically the stuff that as women that we deal with when it comes to trying to find the right partner, then discovering somewhere down the line that this is not the person for us. Sometimes talking to our friends about this kind of stuff, or talking to our families, is not always the easiest, because they're close to us, and You want the people that you spend your time with to like your partner, like it sort of matters to a degree in it. So, you know, you're not always able to express stuff, or there's not always things that you can relate to kind of explain why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. So hopefully in this video, I will explain why you feel like you need to dump him. But before we jump into anything, bitch, please make sure that you subscribe, that you click like, and remember the one friend rule. Even though you can technically share this because it's not about sex. Mostly. Now normally when you don't hear me say my notorious phrase, just, did you say it? Because that's what that was for. It's supposed to be our moment of, okay, anyway, I'll dump him. It's basically in the setting of the podcast where we have the last section, which is like dilemmas, and women write in and we have to give them relationship advice. Why they would want relationship advice from 3 whores is beyond me, but 2 whores and me. I'm funny. Sometimes they just write some stuff and just from the first sentence I'm just like, nope. It's always been the kind of situation when I'm listening to these dilemmas, I'm thinking, did you even need to write in about this? Because you know you need to leave him. So yeah, I thought I'd just kind of go down my list of reasons why I think that you should dump him. Reason number 1 why you should dump him. That was really corny. I'm keeping it in anyway. Standards. Sometimes we have partners and we have standards and they are just not meeting them, and we keep giving them chance after chance after chance, after argument, after paragraph text, after long ass 5-minute album version of the voice notes, and they're just still not patterning up. And when I say that, like, they're not meeting standards, like, you cannot expect someone to have standards that you yourself are not meeting. Let me make that very clear. If you can't reach your standards either, you can't be coming at them for not reaching it, because you're not even there where you're asking them to be. As we get older, like maybe like past 25, and we really start to think about settling down, there are certain boxes that we like ticked. Granted, no one is 100% perfect and they cannot tick every box, but they should tick most of them. When you are looking for a more serious relationship and you want it to be something long lasting, I feel like they should be met. Most of them. You know what kind of life you want for yourself, and in order to build this life you need to have somebody that's on the same vibration as you, that can work in harmony with you to move towards where you want to move towards. So let's say you are on weed because you like the nice, calming, hungry, laughing, happy, sleepy feeling it gives you. They like crack. They take crack. I don't know what crack feels like, but it doesn't feel like, this is a terrible example. You want the penthouse riverside apartment, yeah? That's your goal. They are aiming for council flat. Now, if you want to be a penthouse apartment bitch, you're not going to get there with a council flat man, right? Because this is his limit. This is his ceiling that he's reaching. That's all he's willing to do. And you want to go, boom. If he's only giving this much energy, you're never going to get to your penthouse with this much. Do you know what I mean? The penthouse is a metaphor. And I know sometimes when there's like love and stuff involved, things can get quite complicated and it's hard to detach from certain people. But I just feel like if there is something that you really want in your life, a lifestyle that you envision, sadly, just like careers or whatever, you can't get there with everyone. You can't bring any and everybody with you. It's a select few that are vibrating at the same level. When you are handling your shit, okay, your business is correct, you are on point, you are on job, you're doing what the fuck you need to do. If they are not also there, they are a potential liability. Now, that's not to say that people can't change and grow. Of course they can. But this whole, I must save a man and I must fix him up to be like what, that is dead. You cannot make people into something they are not. If they see an energy in you and they have that in themselves, they will come and they will match that by themselves. You are not there to fix people, okay? That's another reason to dump him. If he's a fixer-upper, please, men are not houses. They are not there for you. Like, imagine like you walk into some like dilapidated flat that ain't got no walls, the doors hanging off by the hinges and the windows are cracked, there's rodents living in there and shit, and you're walking around there like, oh, this looks like a lot of work, but I think if I put in the time and effort and I shine it up, it'll be great and it'll be fabulous. Bitch, Sometimes. Because by the time you're getting to ages where you really, really, really want to do this proper serious thing, that shit is not for you. You need to give that man to somebody else and let them deal with that struggle. Because, God, I promise you, 99.98% of the time, it's a waste of your time. You can fix them a bit, but in their core, they are the dilapidated house. Another reason why you should dump him. In relationships, it's not just about like romance and, you know, just like having someone to spend your time with and fucking whatever. You need a sort of support system built in there. I know that there are some women out there that are with men that don't lift them up. This is how you actually have to look at it, yeah. If you have brethren and when you're doing good stuff and you're popping off and all they're doing is hating or they're just trying to find some way to drag you down, you lot are quick to cut them off. Do the same with your man. I don't know why bitches love giving exceptions to men that they wouldn't let their friends do. Treat them with the same energy. Yeah, but that's your man and that's different. No, if someone doesn't respect you and they don't want the best for you, that is that on that. Period, right? They are not trying to have your back. They're never going to have your back because that's not the way that they see you. They don't rate you like that. And you accepting the non-ratingness is not going to make them rate you more. Don't let people keep coming into your lives and kicking you down like you're not shit and you're never going to be shit. And then being, oh, it's okay because I love them. Because that ain't it. Well, you're not always going to be 100% and neither is he. And you're not going to need each other to build each other up, innit? And if your partner is not doing that for you, why are they there? You can do bad all by your motherfucking self, okay? You don't need someone to help you do worse or make you feel worse when you're in a bad place. Another reason to dump him, red flags. Red flags are a tricky one because sometimes they pop up and we see them. It's like, hey, I'm over here. Like, warning, danger, danger, do not enter. This is my flag. Do not enter. This is bad. You know, some shit's gonna go down. But we think, you know what? I like them. Aside from this one thing, they seem really cool. People aren't perfect, which is fine. And there will be times in relationships where you do have to compromise because as much as everyone's going to come with the good, they're going to come with their bad as well. But you need to regulate what the bad is. You don't need to just take on everyone's bad because, oh, I like them. Because that bad will come to bite you in the ass. The beginning of the relationship, right? And you've just seen them and they're all cute and stuff and their sex is great and da 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 da. And then, red flag. And you're like, what was that? Is it, oh, there it is again, red flag. Well, you know, like, it's not too bad. Cool. Still fucking with them. Everything's going so, another red flag. Okay, there's two of them now. Like, these are two potential problems. But it's fine, it's fine. Now, the thing is, when you keep brushing these things off or trying to cover them up and overlook them, the red flags get pent up or they become stronger. Like, you know, sometimes, yeah, when people try to come and, like, push your boundaries and do little shit just to see how you'll react. And if you don't react, like, wicked enough to them, they're going to keep... Some red flags, you just really need to be like, bye, that's enough. Thank you. You showed me who you are. That's not what I'm trying to rock with. Good night. Have a nice life. They just have a way of growing and we always think that we can outrun them or there will be something big enough to compensate for them. And sometimes there is, but a lot of the times, like, this red flag, once the honeymoon period is over, it's going to be staring in your face, bitch. And you need to decide before you get too deep into some things whether it's time to cut it off. Or if you've been dealing with these red flags for so long, you're like, do you know what, like, I really can't do this. Let that man go. I hate this mentality that women have here, where they feel like they need to suffer for love. Sometimes the shit will just blow up in your face and you'll just wish that you'd walked away a lot sooner. And it's easier to walk away earlier. I'm not saying you should run from everything, you know, sometimes some people, they come with kinks that you have to kind of figure out a little bit. You ever been in a relationship with someone or like just started something with someone and they start doing these little funny things, they're kind of moving sideways every now and then, and you know in your soul this man is going to hurt my chest, but I like him, so I'm gonna hope that he doesn't. And you'll sit there and you're hoping, and then the day comes and then your chest is hurting and then you'll be like, I saw this red flag from early, why didn't I pay attention to it? It's not by force that you must forgive everyone. And I'm going to say the same thing. Some of you have ended relationships with your good friends and you ain't talking to them again, but you will take back this ain't shit man 10 times. Of course you can have forgiveness, like I forgive you, like generally. but you don't need to pull them back in your life. You're not obligated to be their friend. You're not obligated to speak to them, to check on them, nothing. You don't need to go onto their Instagram to go look at what they're up to, watch no, so none of that. When somebody has fucked you over and whatever, and then they try to find a little way to inch back in, it's not by force to let them, because the thing is, you already know what's coming. You opened the box, you saw what's inside the package, and you said, whoa, let's return that to sender. Sometimes you don't just be accepting the return packages, and I don't understand that. I understand that sometimes some people come into your life and they can be a lesson. Learn that lesson and move the fuck on. You don't need to keep learning the same lesson again and again and again and again. You already know what it is. Another reason to dump him. Sometimes you will have people that come into your life and all they do is take. And I know sometimes we feel like, in order to not fall into certain stereotypes, that guys paint out women to just kind of be like, you know, they want this and they want that, and then all they want to give you is fanny. Sometimes in order to prove that we are not that bitch, we not overcompensate, but we have a very giving way, and we like to take care of people to let them know how much they mean to us. And sometimes you'll be in situations with people and you'll be giving and giving and giving, and you'll be like, oh, okay, if I give again, eventually it's going to come back to me, you know, because it has to come back, because I can't be doing all these things for this man and him not giving me nothing. Like, we've had girls write into the podcast and talk about like their man's never taking them out, like they always have to pay for everything and they're giving them money for this and all this other stuff. When you have these people in your life that are just on taking from you, and then all they want to give you is dick, listen, that is not a man, that is a leech. All that will do is just drain you, and it will make you feel bitter towards them, especially like after like you break up or whatever, because you're like, what kind of dickhead was I? Why was I buying you clothes? Why was I paying your phone bills? Why was I giving you money for petrol? Like all this other kind of shit, like, or not even just like on a money thing, like them times when you know you have shit to do, like your time, they demand all of your time and you gotta go over there and fix whatever they need fixing, or talk to them about whatever stupidness they need to talk about, or blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? And what happens is, if you keep letting people take from you, eventually you're not going to have anything left to even give to yourself. Once your time on this earth is up, it is up. So please do not waste it on these ain't shit men that ain't doing shit for you. Another reason to dump him. Sometimes we'll have partners and they have a way of just making us just feel shit about ourselves all the time. And now this is sort of relating to the point I made earlier about them uplifting you. Sometimes there are people that will purposely drag you down. Now, we've all heard the phrase misery loves company. Bitch, ain't a truer sentence ever been said in your life. When people don't feel 100% about themselves and they got insecurities or traumas that they still haven't dealt with, they're gonna find some way to suck you up into it and pull you down. Now obviously this is not everyone, because everyone deals with their bad shit differently, but there are some people that will purposely go out of their way so when they feel shit, you need to feel shit too. They use your sadness as a stepping stone to bring themselves back up. Some of you lot will be going out with these men and all they want to do is tell you how, you know, you're lucky to have them because no man would want you, because, oh, who wants a girl that's got kids already, or who wants a girl that every man's run through, or who wants a girl that looks like this or talks like that or works in this job or lives here or comes from there. Like, there's always some reason why you're not good enough, and all that is them trying to, you know, kind of top up their glass to make themselves feel good enough by putting you down, and that's dead. Next one. This whole idea of all men cheating, you should just get used to it because that's what men do. Boys will be boys. That is a way to condition you to believe that you need to put up with bullshit, that you need to put up with infidelity. Listen to me. You do not. If someone has made a commitment to you and they step out on you, it is in every right that you have to walk out that door and be like, bye. You do not have to suffer. Like I said, life is short. Your time on this earth is finite. Why are you going to waste it with this person who doesn't even want to just be with just you? And I mean, if it's an agreement that you have, like it's an open relationship or whatever, that's cool. If that's not what you agree to, and they know that that's not what you agree to, but they just want to go and do some fuckery anyway, you need to let that man go. This is not to shame any of you that have been in those kind of situations, because I know it's something quite common. But I'm saying that you don't have to suffer for love. Because at the end of the day, there's 7 billion fucking people in this world, mate. It's not about riding out for the people that don't ride for you. And that is that on that. Period. Another reason to dump him is if you settled. And I don't mean just like, oh, like, you know, he doesn't tick every single one of my boxes. Like, that's not settling. There's compromise and then there's settling. If you are with a man and he brings you no joy, like, you know, like when he rings your phone, you just roll in your eyes because you are just, why are you here? I don't want to hear your voice. Your voice makes me angry. I don't want to hear your thoughts. You are dumb. Like, they come around your house and you just want them to leave. But it's just, you get lonely and you don't want to be alone. And this person is here and they're available. So fuck it. Why not? Please leave those kind of men alone, please. I will never understand the need to have people around you that you don't want around you. Understand this. You came into this world alone. You will leave this world alone. Between being born and dying, you can spend it with who you choose. Why are you not spending time with people you don't even choose? What is the purpose of that? Because all you really do is you end up feeling more alone, or just them being there just makes you feel shit. And then you think, oh, like, why can't I get anyone else? And Dead all that, cut them off. They're not adding anything. They're not building you up in any way. They're not stimulating you in any way. Especially, remember I said this is mostly not about sex. Especially the dickiest shit. What is your purpose? You do nothing here. You've come here to waste my time. You need to learn how to be on your own. And I spoke a lot about this in my celibacy video. You guys can go and check that out. About me talking about why I was celibate for 3 years. I needed to learn to be on my own because I was dealing with so many 8 men and oh my god. It was tiring, bitch. You need to learn to enjoy your own company. And the reason for this is so that you never feel like somebody's going to come along and complete you. It's so you already understand that you are already complete in yourself and that they are there to add to the experience of your life, of your time on this earth. You should spend time with people that you enjoy being around. Like, otherwise, what's the point? You'll really assess the energies or the relationships that you are engaging in. And if you feel that they are not up to par with what you want, it's easier to let them go because you understand that being by yourself isn't going to kill you. Like, it's not horrible. It's fine. You've been alone for most of your life. Also, another thing that adds to settling, and this was sort of like one of my other points. As we get older as women, we have milestones that we want to reach. So obviously, like, we want to get our careers or whatever, houses, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, when it comes to romantic stuff, it feels like the older you get, the more the pressure is on. So it's like this sort of scramble. Oh, before my eggs dry up. Or before I'm a spinster and nobody wants me. Sometimes women will get themselves into situations when they're just getting pregnant for anyone because my eggs are going to dry up soon, so I might as well fucking just have a baby. Listen, babies are like handcuffs. Okay, you are connected to that person for the rest of your life. Because you made a child with them. Unless they are like super shitty and that you just never hear from them again. Even then that doesn't matter because they will still take up some space in your brain rent free. Or, you know, just getting married because, oh, all my friends are getting married and all my friends are getting engaged and having kids. So maybe if I meet this guy that I can sort of halfway tolerate, he will marry me and it will be great. Bitch, you will be miserable. Never let society or your family members or your friends or what you other people do pressure you into putting yourselves into relationships and making huge life decisions because you don't want to be alone or you don't want to be left behind. What is for you will not pass you by. Sometimes you need to see things and let them pass by. The universe is like a menu. Whatever you see out there, it's like, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? And if you see something shitty, but you're like, oh, I want something really lovely, and then something shitty there, you're like, okay, I'll take that. The really lovely thing's going because you're here like, let's get married now. I'm 35. Dead. Not to get like super serious, but just a little serious. Abusive relationships. Whether it's emotionally abusive, physically abusive, let that man go as fast as you can. I understand that sometimes people get to points where, you know, we have emotional attachments to people, or we're so deep in something that we're unwilling to see, but deep down we know. Get out of those relationships because listen, when I said that life is finite, life is even more finite with abusive men because they will kill you. We always think, oh no, it's not going to be me, not going to be me. Bitch, as soon as he lifts his hand or gets too comfortable to make you feel small or make you feel any kind of way, that's a scarlet flag. We can't even call it a red flag. Like, it's like, Child, the ghetto. If you've not been following me for a while, or you know, you've read my book All That Glitters, or watched Unfamous, or you know, read the book Unfamous, you'll know that I injected part of my story into those stories because I have been in an abusive relationship. And let me tell you, that shit is not fun. And if you let these men get away with murder, bitch, they will. Get out of there as soon as you motherfucking can. You're not here to be like a punching bag for anybody. You're not here to make yourself small so that they can feel big. Like, please, dump him. I feel like this is a big one, yeah. Remember what I said about the universe is a menu? Sometimes, you know, a lot of women, we sit and we say, I want a man that does this and a man like that and da 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 da. And the thing is, these men, they actually exist. But you be blocking your own blessings. And when I say you be blocking your own blessings, I mean like, you can't say to the universe or God or, you know, whatever your beliefs are, I want this. But then you're holding on to the old or the things that are not what you want. The way that the law of attraction works, for example, you speak out your affirmations or you claim whatever it is you want. Like, oh, I want a man that's like tall and he has a 6-figure salary and you know he's got all this shit together, his family are great, da 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 da. You want Mr. Right, he's here and he's just floating around in the universe waiting for you to come to your senses to leave whatever shit man that you are with to come and get him. But the thing is, as long as you are holding on to this shitty partner, you're not going to meet your Mr. Right. Because what you're basically saying to the universe is like, you're speaking like, yeah, I want it, I want it, I want it. And it's just like, okay, so it's just a want then. Because it's obviously not something that you want to make real. Because you're not willing to take this block out of your way in order to get it. You'd rather stay there in your sadness, you know, just comfortable in it, you know, putting your feet up, eating chips and watching Netflix in your sadness, while this great life and this great guy that you really want is just over here floating around. And the thing is, the universe can't hold on to this man forever. So stop blocking your blessings, bitch. Sometimes we need to let things go to make room for what we really want. And I do understand that, you know, it's not, we're not just like dealing with objects, like we're dealing with people, and you don't have to let them go in a bad way, but just let them go. And go and get your life, your good life, your 6-figure Mr. Right man life. Another reason to dump him. When things are not meant for you, they will show you that they are not meant for you. And some of these men be showing the fuck out of how they are not meant for you. But you want to keep brushing it off and pushing it to the side and burying it in the hope that maybe he will be better and this will be great. Like, it won't. Like, this is who this person is. And then you hold on to this thing so much and all it is doing is fighting you because it's not on the same vibration. It's not meant for you. And the things that are not meant for you are going to keep not being meant for you, and they're going to keep showing you how much they're not meant for you until you fucking get the message. And have you ever noticed sometimes when you let go of things that are not meant for you, it's like a weight is lifted. Let shit go and make yourself free. Because, okay, you're going to have this period where you're going to miss them and you're going to be sad. And that's fine. That is completely natural. You can be sad and you can miss people. But sometimes you need to miss them from afar. But yeah, so that's basically like most of my points on why you should dump him. Now, I just want to say that none of this is meant to be mean. It's just meant to be real and just to make you think. Like, and I will say, as much as, you know, I've given out all my opinions and they are just my opinions. You know, you may agree with them, you may not. Aside from what I've said, I do understand that in a relationship between you and your partner, yeah, you can listen to advice from other people, or, you know, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to your family, everyone could be like, dump him, dump him, dump him, and that could be all you're hearing. But at the end of the day, you and him really know what's going on between you two in it. You know him better than they do. They only know what you said or little parts of him that they've seen. Do you get what I mean? So I understand that sometimes when people are saying, oh, like, leave your man or leave your girl or whatever, it's not always easy to take on that advice because you know that that person is so much more than that. And if it's something that you can work through, fine. Work on it, improve it, build on it. But if some of this stuff that I've said is resonating with you so much and, you know, it's thoughts that you've had in your head before and it's just like, remember, you just needed that nudge. Bitch, hear the nudges. Because the thing is, you know something is wrong when you are purposely torturing yourself to make another person happy or to have them around. And bitch, 2020 is on the way. okay? And I know you don't like to do this whole, oh, I'm leaving people behind in 2019. Do that. Get rid of these people. You do not need them in your life. They're not here to do anything great for you, and they've proven that time and time again, and you don't need to give them another chance, okay? Dump him. So by the time this video is out, the new Dump Him Talks will be live on shakirascott.com/dump him. I will leave the address down here, and it's also going to be like in the description box, or maybe you're watching this on my site, which means it's either in the little mobile drop down menu, I don't know which side it's on, or if you're watching on desktop, you know, it's at the top and you can just click Dump Him and go and get your new Dump Him top. I will see you guys next time. Please make sure to check out shakirascott.com for your Dump Him merch, and you can also go on there and check out more videos. There's more listed below as well, and you know, read stories and buy books and stuff. And yeah, okay, thank you. I love you like glitter and penis, and I hope that this was a good video. Bye.